Good evening and welcome to the LMC Home Improvement Fieldhouse in Marshfield. It's Marshfield Tiger basketball tonight here on WOSQ as the Tiger girls face Menomonie in a non-conference matchup. I'm Gene DeLisio. Good to have you with us for Marshfield Tiger girls basketball this evening here on WOSQ. Tiger girls now 3-10 overall, 1-3 in the Wisconsin Valley Conference. They lost a close one on Saturday, falling here at the Fieldhouse to Kaukauna, 58-55. Now Marshfield has won 2 of their last 5 ball games, one of those 5 against the very strong Stevens Point Ball Club, but they have wins against Chippewa Falls and New Richmond during that spurt, close losses against Oshkosh West and Kaukauna, and then the loss last week against Stevens Point. The Menomonie Mustangs are 7-4 overall, 3-3 in the Big Rivers Conference. The Mustangs had a tough start this year as they lost 4 of their first 5 ball games. They have since then won 6 consecutive contests, including a 49-35 win over Chippewa Falls on Tuesday evening. The JV contest just finished. That ball game won by Marshfield, 46-22. WIAA Harris led Marshfield in scoring in that ball game with 28 points. Marshfield and Menomonie meeting in a non-conference girls basketball matchup tonight here at the LMC Home Improvement Fieldhouse. More of our pregame report coming up following these messages. Tonight at a non-conference girls basketball matchup at the LMC Home Improvement Fieldhouse. The Wisconsin Valley Conference girls basketball standings as of this evening. Stevens Point in first place at 4-0. Wisconsin Rapids and DC Everest share second place at 3-1. Marshfield and Wausau West both 1-3, and Wausau East is 0-4. In the Big Rivers Conference, the league lead shared by Hudson and Eau Claire Memorial, both 5-0. Rice Lake is 5-1. Menomonie 3-3. River Falls 2-3. Eau Claire North and Chippewa Falls both 1-5. New Richmond is 0-5. This game between Marshfield and Menomonie is the 5th game in this series. The first time these two teams played was in the 1976-77 season, and Marshfield won that game 53-39. That was a sectional final that put Marshfield into the state tournament. They then played 3 consecutive years in 2018, 2019, and 2020. Marshfield won back in 2018, 71-64. Menomonie won in 2019, 57-56. And the Tigers won back in the 2019-2020 season, 66-50. And so Marshfield holds a 3-1 edge in the all-time series. Marshfield, the only Wisconsin Valley Conference school playing a girls basketball game tonight. There is a full schedule of games this evening in the Marywood Conference. In the Marywood South, Auburndale is at Edgar, Stratford at Assumption, and Marathon at Newman. And girls basketball this evening in the Marywood North. Athens at Phillips, Abbotsford at Chequamegon, and Rib Lake is at Prentice. Marshfield and Menomonie girls basketball tonight at the LMC Home Improvement Fieldhouse in Marshfield. When we return, we'll check in with Tiger basketball coach Heidi Michaels. All right, now let's pause for these messages. Right now, we're visiting with Marshfield Tiger basketball coach Heidi Michaels as Marshfield beats Menomonie in a non-conference contest this evening. Coach, first of all, tough loss against Kaukauna the other day, but still your ball club played very well in that ball game, I understand.
Yeah, I mean, it's frustrating. We were just talking about it. It's frustrating when you play well enough to get the win and you just don't find a way to finish the game out. And that's basketball, and that's, every season you have those games, but that was definitely, when you're a team that's desperately trying to get a win, it just seems like it's extra hard to close out games, and we're definitely living that right now. We did a lot of things well enough to win. We scored the ball easier. It's the little things. It's free throws down the stretch. It's inopportune turnovers. And, making big shots at big times, you have to have that in a close game. And so hopefully tonight we're able to do all three of those things a little better.
You as a longtime basketball player and coach know that there is skill involved in closing out a game. You just don't play into the end, and that's the way it goes. But what are some things you can teach your ball club about how to close out a contest?
Well, I think it's in practice talking about those situations. It's trying to get them, putting them in positions to have confidence. It's at some point though, as a basketball player, you just have to get over that hump by making that big shot, by taking care of the ball, by making that free throw. You just keep talking about playing with confidence. You just keep talking about the different situations so that if you prepare for them, they're not going to be overwhelming when you get to it in the game. Which was all this practice this week was, you're super tired, you got to make free throws. If you don't, we're going to run. That's about as close as you can make it. You're exhausted and you're tired, and now you have to step up to the line in a one-point game and make it. So trying to gamify things as much as we can in practice. But as much as anything, they just have to do it. And until they are able to do that, you can see us when we get to end of games, just that tension builds in them, and we have to find a way to keep them focused and yet not stressed.
Despite the loss, Heidi, aside from the Stevens Point ball game, you've really played well in 4 of your last 5, won 2 of those contests. What are some areas where you're seeing some improvement at this stage of the season?
I feel like we are moving the ball better than we were. Spacing's better. we're getting open shots. It's just a matter of now putting those shots in. I think that we take care of the ball in big stretches. You know, on Saturday's game, it was more the inopportune ones. We talked about you can't have 4 turnovers a game that are just for no reason, and that's about what it is, where they're turnovers that happen with no pressure or anything. So we are getting better, and I think that's what we keep telling the kids. We are getting better, and the goal is always to play at the best at the end of the year, and that's still the goal, and that's still what we're working towards.
How about some thoughts about the matchup with Menomonie tonight?
Honestly, it's a lot like the Kaukauna game that we had on Saturday. It's very guard-oriented. They're going to press. They're going to run at you. We need to take care of the ball. In this game, they're going to shoot threes, and so it is, in a lot of ways, an exact replica of the Saturday game against Kaukauna. And so, in a lot of ways, we talked about it's just another opportunity for us to go out and be better than we were on Saturday, versus a very similar team.
Pre-game thoughts from Marshfield Tiger girls basketball coach Heidi Michaels. Tigers facing Menomonie tonight in a non-conference contest at the LMC Home Improvement Fieldhouse in Marshfield. We also have basketball this evening on AM 1450 and FM 98.7 WDLB. It's a Clover Belt Conference matchup between the Columbus Dons and Owen Withee Blackhawks. That broadcast now underway on AM 1450 and FM 98.7 WDLB and WDLBAM.com. We'll come back with more of our pregame report from the LMC Home Improvement Fieldhouse following these messages.
Tell all of our viewers about Mitten's Rusted and Busted trade-in sale, which reminds me of a funny story.
Folks, Tim's saying that Mittens is paying its customers to get rid of their old furniture and buy new.
This January's Rusted and Busted promotion is so huge. Do you think we could make it any bigger?
I don't think so, Tim.
Hey, do you think Jill will let me buy a brand new Lazy Boy power recliner, or should I build one myself?
Well, Tim, the stars are telling me that buying one from Mittens would be a safer decision.
Get fresh meats and cheeses every day at Smith Brothers Meats. Let Smith Brothers Meats cater your next event. Smith Brothers Meats of Colby open Monday through Saturday. When buying or selling, Brock & Decker Real Estate is the team you need by your side. Call Sammy or Sue today and visit on North Central Avenue. Brock & Decker.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that looked for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff, because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
1960s. Today, spanning multiple generations, father, sons, and grandchildren, they continue to carry forward the knowledge and passion for cheesemaking within Wisconsin. Nasonville Dairy proudly supports local dairy farmers using the milk from neighbors' farms, over 1.5 million pounds per day, to make products fresh and Wisconsin proud. 3 generations of Hyman family are committed to blending nature, science, artistry, and tradition for their signature scrumptious and delightful cheese. Their passion ensures they will never stop learning. The family dairy has licensed cheesemakers along with master cheesemakers Ken, Tom, Brian, Kirk, and Sarah. Their desire for award-winning exceptional cheese is something we know you'll taste and believe. The proof is in the product. Over the years, Nasonville Dairy cheeses have earned several local and international awards. Experience
Menomonie Mustangs and your Marshfield Tigers. This game is being played under the support of Wisconsin.
We're at the LMC Home Improvement Fieldhouse in Marshfield this evening. Basketball tonight, Marshfield and Menomonie meeting in a girls basketball matchup tonight. Before this ball game gets underway, let's pause for our national anthem. That is our national anthem. We're set for basketball here at the LMC Home Improvement Fieldhouse in Marshfield. Our lineups for this ball game, first of all, for Menomonie, Gracie Miller, 5'7" junior, averaging 6.5 points per game. Maya Ramsos, 5'8" sophomore, averaging 2.7. Emmy Marlette, 5'7" junior, averaging 10.2. Jordan Oman, 5'9" junior, averaging 17.2 points per game. Reese Barfknecht, 5'9" senior, averaging 9.6. The Mustangs are coached by Tyra Swanson in her second season as Menomonie girls basketball coach. Her record is 20 wins and 17 losses. She has not coached as of yet against Marshfield. Her assistants are Eric Harmon and Jason Jacobson. The Mustangs are 7-4 overall, 3-3 in the Big Rivers Conference. Marshfield Tiger starters, senior Hannah Ridgway averaging 2.8 points per game. Senior Haley Klum averaging 13.6. Senior Kylie Laufenberg averaging 6.9. Junior Lily Adler averaging 3.8 points and 8.5 rebounds per game. And freshman Kennedy Kolstad averaging 9.9 points per game. The Tigers are coached by Heidi Michaels, now in her 19th season as Tiger girls basketball coach. Her record is 322 wins, 125 losses. She is 1-0 against Menomonie. She is assisted by Jess Lemoyne and Kristen Brandt. The Tigers are 3-10 overall, 1-3 in the Wisconsin Valley Conference. Other girls basketball games on the schedule this evening for ZaleskiSports.com. Stratford at Assumption, big matchup in the Merritt Conference South. Marathon at Wausau-Newman, plus this Marshfield Menomonie ball game all this evening on ZaleskiSports.com. Boys basketball tonight, Columbus at Owen Withey, Neilsville at Loyal, and Port Edwards at Pacelli, also tonight on ZaleskiSports.com. Marshfield in white, Menomonie in the dark uniforms. And being partially colorblind, I can't tell if that's black or dark green, but it's the dark uniforms for Menomonie. Center jump controlled by Marshfield. Ball comes loose though, but picked up by Haley Klum. Tigers have the ball in front court to our right. Ridgway comes out top to Kolstad for a three-point try, up and in. 3 for freshman Kennedy Kolstad, her 16th of the year. And Marshfield leads early 3-0. Menomonie ball in front court to our right. Short jumper in the lane, up and in by Jordan Oman. Oman for 2, but Marshfield's lead down to 1. Menomonie pressing in backcourt. Kolstad has the ball. Harassed in backcourt, but she'll come across the timeline with a high dribble. Almost palmed it, but did keep the ball under her hand. Tigers now set their attack. Out top, Laufenberg, a long shot up off the back of the rim, no good. And at the wire above the backboard, out of bounds to Menomonie. Play just underway here at the LMC Home Improvement Fieldhouse. And Marshfield leads early by 1. Menomonie ball, front court to our left. Oman driving far side. Comes back outside, a ball stripped away out of bounds, and last hit by Barfknecht. Menomonie losing possession, that's their first turnover. Tigers inbounding in backcourt. Menomonie with backcourt pressure. Klum has it. Double team goes back to Kolstad. Can't get around Barfknecht, ball knocked loose, Barfknecht steals. Passes inside to Oman, turns in the lane, has no shot. Back outside to Miller. Rosmos in the lane, and she gets held by a Marshfield defender.
Foul number 14, Kylie Laufenberg.
Foul is on Kylie Laufenberg, her first foul, first team foul. Menomonie to inbound, baseline front court. Barfknecht downstairs to Rosmos. Barfknecht back on the far wing, can't drive the lane. Back outside, a long 3 on the way, up and in.
3-pointer for Emmy Marlette.
That's by Marlette. And Menomonie leads by 2. Again, the Mustangs put on some backcourt pressure. Kolstad gets blocked, however, in the backcourt. And the Menomonie foul coming here.
Foul on 44, Miss Marshfield.
Marshfield gets the foul, her first team foul. We've played almost 2 minutes, and Menomonie leads early 5-3. Tigers inbounding to the backcourt side of center line. Klum in backcourt, picked up by Barf-Connect. Now facing a double team at the timeline, comes across to Kolstad. Klum back out front. Ridgway baseline to Laufenberg. Back downstairs, Klum below the basket, goes up and missed the shot. Kept alive by Adler. Ball's on the floor, and tie ball will be called here. Possession will go to Menomonie.
Jump ball. Possession, Mustangs.
Mustangs coming length of the floor, leading early by 2. Oman out top. Near side, Barf-Connect. Man-to-man defense by Marshfield. Miller back out front on the drive, stopped on the foul line. Back outside again to Oman. Starts to drive, cut off. Oman still has it, now drives the lane. Short jumper partially blocked, rolls out of bounds. And last hit by a Marshfield defender. Menomonie to inbound, baseline, backcourt. Barf-Connect will throw it in. Still looking. Now comes outside to Oman. Spins to the high post. Drives on Ridgway. Stop down low. Back outside. Pull-up jumper by Barf-Connect on the way and good.
Basket by Reese Barf-Connect.
Reese Barf-Connect for 2. Menomonie leads by 4. Tigers harassed in backcourt. They'll come across the timeline. Ball loose on the far sideline. Knocked away from Klum out of bounds by a Menomonie defender.
Tigers ball.
Tigers retain possession, and they'll inbound baseline front court. Pass comes into Kolstad on the far wing. Man-to-man defense by Menomonie. Near side to Adler, now in the lane to Klum. Can't drive, back out Laufenberg with a three-point try, up and in. Kylie Laufenberg hits her 8th 3 of the year, and Marshfield back to within 1. Now Menomonie back on offense. Oman between the circles, drives on Ridgway. Stopped on the far wing, comes back on the near side. Can't go baseline. Pulls it back outside to Miller, top of the circle. Back to Oman on the near side. She'll launch a three-point try, up and in. Jordan Oman for 3, her 12th of the year. Menomonie back up by 4. Well, again, press in backcourt. Kolstad near the baseline. Comes up along the near sideline, being harassed. Now crossing the 10-second line. Kolstad still with it. Back out top, Laufenberg. Ridgway on the far side, goes baseline. Drives inside, short jumper off the glass, no good. Tie ball in the rebound. Klum grabs it along with Barf-Connect. Possession goes to Marshfield. Here's a Menomonie change. We'll see Mariana Ramirez, a 5'7" freshman averaging 2.1 per game. And the Mustangs also bring in Lauren Oman, 5'5" freshman, averaging 9.7. He played 4 minutes. Mustangs lead 10-6. Tigers inbounding, baseline front court. Adler, top of the circle. Inside to Kolstad. Back outside again to Ridgway. Can't drive the lane. Far side Klum for 3, off the rim, no good. And the rebound claimed by Oman. Front court feed comes near side to Ramirez. Can't drive. Gets it back to the near sideline. Takes a 3 and misses. Long rebound grabbed by Laufenberg. Kylie racing to front court. Ball tipped away from behind by Ramirez, out of bounds. It'll go to Marshfield.
Tigers ball.
Tigers inbounding. Baseline front court. 13:39 remaining first half. Menomonie has the early lead at 10-6. Lob out top to Adler. Inside to Klum on the post-up. Turns, goes up off the glass, and missed it. Rebound to Miller. Run out for Menomonie. Mustangs back to front court. Pass inside for a short jumper, laid up and in. Basket good by Ramzos. And a timeout on the floor. Timeout charge to Marshfield. Tigers' first timeout. 13:27.
Cobeson Buses would like to thank all of our school bus drivers throughout the state of Wisconsin for their safe driving. If you would like to make a difference in your community with a fun and rewarding part-time job, apply at Cobeson.com.
Cobeson Buses hiring is the perfect job for me.
Tigers inbounding in backcourt, and its lead pass stolen away. Short jumper on the way, missed. And the rebound pulled in by Haley Klum. Tigers almost gave up an easy basket there. Marshfield racing back to front court. But some pressure by Menomonie. Ball loose in Marshfield's front court, taken away by Miller. Tiger turnover, up the floor to Ramirez. She'll drive inside, go up and miss the shot. Rebound comes back down to Menomonie once again. Basket outside, there's a three-pointer by Oman, missed, and out of bounds off the shooter. Tigers make a change here and bring in Talia Soskos, a junior who's played one game for Marshfield after injury, is averaging 7 points per game. 12:55 left first half, Marshfield down by 6. Pressure once again from Menomonie. Kolstad behind the line, comes across the 10-second line, facing a double team. Near side Adler, baseline to Soskos. Can't get the shot off, comes to Kolstad for a three-point try. Offline, rebound back up and in by Klum and fouled as well. Haley Klum there for the offensive rebound, puts it home. Basket good as well. Foul called on Jordan Oman. That's her first foul. Menomonie's second team foul. Haley Klum foul line right, attempting a three-point play. She is a 64% free throw shooter for the year. Emmy Marlette and Reese Barfconnect back in for Menomonie. Klum set, her foul shot away and no good. Long rebound tracked down by Oman. Menomonie by 4, back on the attack. Oman can't drive, comes to Barfconnect. In the lane, she'll drive, ball taken away. Clean steal for Haley Klum. Tigers race back to front court. Soskos on the drive, layup is up and in. Soskos from Klum, Tigers back to within 2. Menomonie has the ball back, Oman drives down the lane, stopped inside, brings it back outside for a three-point try on the way, partially blocked. And out of bounds off of the Menomonie ball player. Marshfield can tie with the basket here. Adler in backcourt. Hands to Klum. Ahead to Ridgway. Back to Klum in front court. Comes near side to Adler. 15-foot shot on the way. No good. And a tie ball on the rebound. Possession goes to Marshfield. 11:55 left first half. Tigers down by 2. Inbounding baseline front court. Ridgway looking. Comes near side to Kolstad. Kennedy holds at the high post. Ridgway back out top to Soskos. Talia on the drive. Cut off, but walk with the basketball. Tigers' third turnover.
Natalie Delaney in the Tiger lineup.
Marshall brings in sophomore Natalie Delaney, averaging 5.2 points per game. Kolstad is out. Menomonie back up the floor, leading by 2. Oman in the lane, 10-footer on the way, off the rim and out, tipped outside and claimed by Marshfield, picked up by Lily Adler. Klum double teamed in backcourt, needs some help. Finds Ridgway across the timeline now to Delaney. Baseline three-pointer on the way and missed by Soskos and rebounded by Menomonie. Barfconnect back up the floor. Pass downstairs to Ramirez. She'll wheel the baseline. Comes back outside again to Lauren Oman. Inside, Jordan Oman. One-hander on the way and good. Jordan Oman from Lauren Oman. Menomonie leads by 4. Again, the Mustangs put on backcourt pressure, and here's a walking call on Adler, trying to break that press. That's 4 Tiger turnovers. Kolstad reports back in for Marshfield, replacing Lily Adler. 10:55 remaining first half. Menomonie on top, 14-10. Inbounding sideline front court. Lauren Oman near side to Miller. Brings it back out front. Barf Connect on the near side, can't drive the lane, backs it out once again. Miller on the near side. Far side, Marlette with it. Tigers playing half-court man-to-man defense. There's a three from the far wing, missed by Oman, and pulled in by Haley Klum. Tigers have the ball back, front court, near side to Saskos. Drives inside, and she walked with the ball. Got in too deep and had to carry it to get out of there.
14, Kylie Laufenberg.
Kylie Laufenberg back in for Marshfield. And she'll replace Hannah Ridgway. Menomonie leads 14-10, 10-15 left in the first half. Menomonie back on offense. Miller on the drive, stopped out top, slap loose, but gets it back. Near side pass downstairs, broken up and stolen by Klum. Tigers move back to front court, down by 4. Laufenberg on the far wing, can't get off the 3. Back outside, Saskos comes near side once again to Delaney. Now Kolstad holds, she'll drive, gets inside, off-balance shot up and missed, but Kennedy was hit on the play and fouled by a Menomonie ball player. That's on Mariana Ramirez, her first foul, and the third team foul. Kennedy Kolstad, 77% on the foul line. Line right shooting 2 for Marshfield. First try by Kennedy is up and in. 9:51 remaining first half. Menomonie leads 14-11. Kennedy Kolstad in double figures each of Marshfield's previous 3 ball games. Has 4 points tonight. Her second free throw here is around and in. And Menomonie's lead cut down to 2. Mustangs on offense. Oman on the far side, comes back outside again to Rosamos. Ramirez in the lane, has it slapped loose by Ridgway, stolen away by Laufenberg, and since she gets tripped up crossing the timeline, and the ball rolls off her fingertips out of bounds. The official claims that Kylie tripped over her own feet, was not tripped by a Menomonie defender, and so the ball out of bounds to Menomonie. Mustangs reset. Oman on the far wing to the baseline. Gets inside, short jumper up, and it rolls out of there. And Laufenberg there for the rebound. Front court feed near side to Kolstad. Laufenberg back out front, hands to Ridgway. Kolstad has it back. Near side, here's a 3 by Delaney on the way, and good. Delaney for 3, her 16th of the year. And that puts Marshfield back on top, and Menomonie wants a timeout. Mustangs' first timeout. 9:06 remaining in the first half. Our score now.
A Marshfield favorite for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Soup, salad, pizza, omelets, sandwiches, wraps, and burgers. How about appetizers like loaded tots and super nuts nachos? 14 large TVs to watch all your favorite games. Plus, entertainment and event space for groups large and small for your upcoming parties. Nuts Deep 2 again, awarded Best Burgers and Fish Fry in Marshfield. Nuts Deep 2 on South Central Avenue in Marshfield and Nuts Deep 2 North in Spencer.
Coach Bart Lundy with the Panthers. So Julian Swartz of Waukesha South back in Wisconsin, assisting in the Milwaukee Panther basketball program. Halfway through the first half here at the LMC Home Improvement Fieldhouse. Marshfield back on top by 1. Menomonie ball in front court to our left. Jordan Oman holds on the near side. Facing a double team out top. Drives on the far side, stopped by Ridgway. Tries again, drives in the lane, cut off. Ramirez in the lane, pulls up, falls down, ball's on the floor, picked up by Ridgway. One front court pass for Saskos, though, goes over her head out of bounds. Marshfield now with 7 turnovers. Menomonie has 4. Change for Menomonie. Mustangs bring in Hemi Gomez, a 5'6 junior, averaging 0.8 points per game. Marshfield by 1. Menomonie has the ball back. Front court left. Holman on the near side, pulls up. Still holds outside the arc. Now she'll lob it inside in a triple team. Back outside Miller for a 3-point try on the way. Rims out of there, and Kolstad goes high for the rebound. Tigers break back to front court. Saskos on the near wing. Kolstad back out front. Now Laufenberg near the center line. Man-to-man defense by Menomonie. Saskos passing in the lane. Ball slapped loose. Comes back out to Kolstad for baseline 3. It's off the line. Ball loose along the baseline. Picked up by Menomonie. Mustangs break back to front court. Lead pass for Rosmos, however, goes over her head out of bounds. Haley Klum back in for Marshfield for Talia Saskos. 7:53 left first half. Menomonie trailing Marshfield 15-14. You're listening to high school basketball on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, Spencer, Marshfield, and WOSQFM.com, as well as ZaleskiSports.com. I'm Gene Delisio at the LMC Home Improvement Fieldhouse in Marshfield. Tigers coming length of the floor, leading by 1. Klum in traffic, comes across the timeline. Laid for Laufenberg behind the defense, but missed the lay-in. And Menomonie grabs the rebound. Mustangs back to forecourt. Oman on the near side, starts to drive, gets inside, lays it up off the glass and in. 2 for Jordan Oman, and Menomonie back up by 1. Ball loose in backcourt, and Klum gets knocked down on the play. We'll have Menomonie foul here.
Foul on 24, Jordan Oman.
Jordan Oman on the foul. That's her second, 4th team foul. Tigers inbounding a 3-quarter court, trailing by 1. Kolstad comes in backcourt to Ridgway. Front court feed, far side Delaney. Now Ridgway out top, being harassed there. Klum has it on the far sideline. Stopped out top, near side Laufenberg. Aggressive man-to-man defense here by Menomonie. Ridgway top of the key, she'll start to drive, cut off. Laufenberg wings it near side Kolstad. Kennedy for 3 on the way, it rims out of there. Long rebound claimed by Jordan Oman of Menomonie. Long front court feed, far side to Miller. Back inside Oman, she'll drive, lay it up and in.
Basket by 24, Jordan Oman.
Oman now with 11, and Menomonie leads by 3. They apply backcourt pressure once again. Looks like a 1-2-2, 3-quarter court zone press. Kolstad in backcourt harass, comes across to Klum. Near side, Laufenberg drives the baseline and lays it in. Tigers break that press very nicely. Laufenberg gets an easy 2, and Marshfield back to within 1. Here's Menomonie back up the floor. Oman on the far side. Far wing hits Lauren Oman. Pass inside, batted loose. It's on the floor, but picked up again by Jordan Oman, the junior. Lauren's a freshman. Jordan standing, dribble out top, picked up by Ridgway. Far side hits Ramirez. Ball bounced off somebody's leg and comes back outside again to Oman. Oman out front once again. Rosmos on the far wing. Can't attack. Drives on Delaney. Natalie shuts her down. Pass back outside, knocked down by Laufenberg out of bounds. Lily Adler back in for Marshfield. Barf Connect and Marlette back in for Menomonie. 5:46 left first half. Menomonie on top, 18-17. Menomonie inbounding at quarter court. Barf Connect looking. Comes into Oman in the lane. She'll drive. Left-hander is missed. And we have a foul called here. Looks like Oman pushed on the shot. Marshfield foul on Hannah Ridgway, her first. Just the second team foul. Jordan Oman, 80% on the foul line, shooting 2. Her first try is good. 5:41 left first half. Menomonie leads 19-17. Oman has 12 of Menomonie's 19 points. Here's her second free throw, also good. And we have a Menomonie timeout. Mustangs use their second timeout. 5:41 remaining in the first half, and our score is Menomonie 20, Marshfield 17.
This is my home. I've grown up here. My grandparents always took very, very good care of the house. They worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. You know it's a dirty job, a big job. When I went out there expecting chaos, and I just saw people on their hands and knees, like they literally picked up everything. Whether it was garbage they left or whether it was garbage that was there. It was a top-tier experience.
Is at Prentice. boys basketball in Central Wisconsin on Friday evening. Menomonie leads by 3, 5:41 remaining in the first half. Marshfield inbounding, baseline backcourt. Kylie Laufenberg will walk across the timeline for the Tigers. Kolstad near side, facing a possible double team. Baseline Laufenberg can't feed down low. Drives the baseline, in the lane Ridgway for a short jumper. It rims out of there. Ball's on the floor and grabbed by Menomonie. Picked up by Marlette. Mustangs come back up the floor, leading by 3. Jordan Oman, far wing. Defense by Ridgway. Near side, baseline 3 by Barfconnect on the way. It's no good. Tipped in the corner and claimed there by Lily Adler. Tigers rush back to front court. Laufenberg on the near side. Baseline to Adler, poked out of bounds, however, by Oman.
23, Talia.
Talia Soskos comes back in for Marshfield, replacing Kylie Laufenberg. Tigers also bring back Natalie Delaney for Hannah Ridgway. 4:57 left first half. Menomonie leads 20-17. Tigers inbounding, baseline front court, ball tipped loose, however, on the inbound, rolls out of bounds, last hit by a Menomonie ball player. Tigers again inbound, baseline front court. Delaney looking, lobs near side to Soskos. Talia to the baseline, drives inside, is back out with it. Adler near side to Klum. Baseline to Kolstad. Klum has it back, fakes the shot, ball tipped loose, but picked up by Kolstad. Soskos back out top, comes near side to Adler. Lily on the drive, stopped at the dotted line, comes back out with it. Now Kolstad out front. Right back to Klum, three-pointer partially blocked. Ball's on the floor and picked up by Miller of Menomonie. Mustangs up the floor, leading by 3. Miller on the far side to Oman. Back near side, a three-pointer by Marlette on the way and good. Emmy Marlette with her second 3 tonight. Menomonie back up by 6, matching their biggest lead of the ball game. They're back in a 2-3 zone defense. And here's a Marshfield timeout. Tigers use their second timeout. 3:59 remaining in the first half, and our score is Menomonie 23, Marshfield 17.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Looking to buy flooring today? Shop R&R Flooring and Furniture. We have more flooring in stock and ready to go than the big box stores. Over 250,000 square feet.
That's right, over 250,000 square feet of luxury vinyl planking carpet in over 150 colors.
R&R guarantees you will find what you're looking for at a price you won't find anywhere else.
Grab your new floor today or schedule an installation.
When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses,
it's easy.
Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
5-389-8584. Visit them online at countrywireless.com and like them on Facebook.
Tight ball game this evening. Menomonie by 6 as we approach the latter stages of the first half. Marshfield ball in front court to our right. Aggressive defense here by Menomonie. Soskos in the corner. Harass, lobs it cross court once again to Delaney. Kolstad back to Soskos. Talia for 3 on the way, no good. Rebound claimed by Miller of Menomonie. Long front court pass behind the defense and a layup up and in. That's by Marlette. Menomonie leads by 8, the Mustangs' biggest lead. And a turnover by Marshfield. Klum throws the ball cross court out of bounds. 8 Tiger turnovers tonight. Tigers held a 3-point lead earlier in this half, and now they're down by 8 as Menomonie inbounds in backcourt. Ullman crossing the timeline. Picked up out top by Delaney. Near side Marlette with it. Back out front, Barf Connect. Far side, Oman has it back. Can't drive. Marlette back to Barf Connect on the far side. She'll get inside. Short jumper on the way and good. Reese, Barf Connect for 2. Menomonie now leads by 10, their biggest lead. 2:55 in the period. Tigers on the attack. Kolstad far corner. Ball slap loose. Gets it back. Lobs outside to Soskos. Back to Kolstad. Zone defense here by Menomonie. Kolstad fakes the 3. Is back on the near side to Delaney. High post Klum turns. Far side. Kolstad a long 2 off the rim. No good. Long rebound comes to Miller. She'll come up 2-on-1 for Menomonie. And double dribbles the basketball. Tigers going to break there. That was a 2-on-1 break for Menomonie. Ridgway and Laufenberg back in for Marshfield. Kolstad and Adler leave with 2:26 remaining in the first half. And Menomonie on top, 27-17. Marshfield has the ball back. 2-1-2 zone defense by Menomonie. Near side, Soskos for 3 off the rim, no good. Rebound pulled in by Menomonie. Mustangs have the ball back. Oman crossing the timeline on the near wing. Picked up by Ridgway, gets a screen now top. Hands to Miller for a 3-point try. That's no good. Long rebound on the floor, grabbed by Barf Connect. Turns in the lane, back outside to Oman. And she'll reset the offense for Menomonie. Oman top of the circle. Pulls up. Allows back inside to Miller. Baseline, a long shot on the way up and in for Lauren Oman. 3 for Lauren Oman, her 19th of the year. A 13-point lead now for Menomonie. 1:35 in the period. Tiger ball, Ridgway down low. Pass back out top is broken up. Loose at the timeline, rolls out of bounds, and last hit by Laufenberg. 9 Tiger turnovers. There's a change for Menomonie. Caitlin Dunbar, 5'10 senior, averaging 0.7 points per game, comes in. 91 seconds remaining in the first half. Menomonie leads 30-17. Mustangs set in front court to our left. Marlette top of the circle. Drives on Laufenberg. Pulls it back outside again. Now hands back to Ramsos. Back outside, ball slapped away. Picked up by Marlette near the center line. Barf Connect on the far wing, harassed there by Delaney. Facing a double team now on the sideline. Ball comes back outside. Ridgway steals, and then she's knocked down on the play by Marlette. First foul on Emmy Marlette. Only the 5th team foul. Neither team is in the bonus as of yet. In fact, the Tigers only have 2 team fouls in this first half. 1:04 remaining in the period. And Marshfield back on offense, trailing by 13. Klum high post. Drives, drops the ball. Picked back up on the far side by Kolstad. Kennedy comes back out top to Laufenberg, near side to Delaney. And now a bad pass stolen away by Marlette. She'll drive down the floor, missed the lane, but fouled on the play by Ridgway. Hannah Ridgway commits her 2nd foul, 3rd team foul. Now 10 Tiger turnovers.
23, Emmy Marlette is at the line for the Mustangs.
2 free throws for Emmy Marlette. Foul line left. Her first try is away and around and up. Ryan Costa comes in for the Tigers. Junior averaging 1.4 points per game. And Mariana Ramirez back in for Menomonie. 43 seconds remaining first half. Second free throw is good by Marlette. She now has 9 tonight. Menomonie leads by 14. 40 seconds in the period. Tigers set their attack. Kolstad near side. Lobs back out top to Costa. Ryan on the far wing, stop there. Baseline Ridgway on the cut inside to Klum, goes up and missed the shot. The rebound though to Laufenberg. Tigers reset, pass inside, broken up, on the floor once again, and picked up again by Costa. 15 on the clock. Kolstad comes near side to Klum. Haley drives inside, layup is on the way and missed, but she walked anyway. 11 seconds of the period. Menomonie inbounding in backcourt with 11 seconds to shoot. Miller across the timeline, drives inside, cut off. Baseline, a 3-pointer on the way up and in. Basket good by Caitlin Dunbar, and that play ends the first half here at the LMC Home Improvement Fieldhouse in Marshfield. Tomorrow evening here on WOSQ, the Marshfield Tiger boys basketball team plays at Wausau West. Game time 7:15. That broadcast tomorrow at 7 p.m. on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, and WOSQFM.com. Our halftime score here at the LMC Home Improvement Fieldhouse, Menomonie 34, Marshfield 17. Back with our halftime program following these messages.
Simplicity Credit Union brings home the win with great mobile options and the right loan for your family, business, and home. Check them out at simplicity.coop today. Bruce Orthodontics provides comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. Set up a free consultation today at Bruce Orthodontics. They're changing lives one smile at a time.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fure, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield. Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 16 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now. Choose drunken chicken, BLT, Western, mac and cheese, sweet chili chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has broasted chicken, fish sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and scottyspizza.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
Max power, I'm about to go bigger and better. If I ever lose, set it on faster than ever. If I ever lose, set it on bigger and better. Hitting all the goals again. Bigger, bolder, faster. I'm going to the maximum. I'm going to the maximum. I'm going to the maximum. I'm bigger, bolder, faster. I'm going to the maximum. I'm bigger, bolder, faster.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Welcome to Taqueria Monarca at the Marshfield Mall. Experience the bold and fresh flavors of Mexico in Marshfield at Taqueria Monarca. Try the delicious tacos, burritos, quesadillas, bowls, and drinks. And kick things up a notch with their fresh salsa bar. Taqueria Monarca is fast, casual, and delicious.
We are ready to serve you the bold, fresh flavors from Mexico. Welcome to Taqueria Monarca.
6. Stanley Boyd's Henry Hole had 5 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist for Eau Claire. Marshfield Tiger girls gymnastics team earned first place on Saturday at the River Falls Invitational. River Falls second and St. Francis of Minnesota took third place. Marshfield's Jaslyn Kurth was second in 4 events: the all-around, the vault, the uneven bars, and the floor exercises. And the Tigers' Olivia Deach was second on the balance beam. In girls wrestling action on Tuesday at the Edgar tournament, Tomahawk the team champion, Edgar second, Wittenberg Burnham Wood third, Auburndale 12th, Athens finished 13th. Edgar had one champion, that was Rachel Burke at 145. Also for Edgar, Adeline Peterson, second at 107. Aspen Schroffnagel, second at 114A. Ashley Krause was second at 114B. Shiloh Carlin, second at 126B. Mackenzie Mueller, second at 126A. Alyssa Colano, second at 132. Vanessa Check was second at 185. Abigail Christensen, third at 132. Also at Edgar on Tuesday, Auburndale's Jasmine Hebert was second at 152. Taylor Heindel of Athens, third at 126A. At the Regis Altoona Invitational on Tuesday, championship won by St. Croix Central. Hudson second, Cadott third. Spencer Columbus Granton 6th, Abbotsford Colby 11th, Thorpe Owen Withy 12th, Neelsville Greenwood Loyal was 18th. For Spencer Columbus Granton, Azariah Hoffman won the championship at 152, Anna Becker earned first place at 235, Sibylla Lavo second at 132. For Abby Colby, Allison Blaisel won first place at 165. Leah Simonson of Thorpe Owen Withy was the champion at 126, and Bryn Heck of Neelsville Greenwood Loyal was second at 120. At the Cadott Invitational on Saturday, the Marshfield Tiger girls won the championship, with Hudson second, Cadott third, and Thorpe in 12th place. Marshfield's Erica Slesniko earned first place at 138. Also for the Tigers, Elena Kober was second at 100. Aubrey Engevold second at 107. Logan Boone second at 120. Valencia De La Torre third at 126. Lauren Boone third at 132. Caitlin Glass third at 165. The DC Everest Girls Wrestling Tournament on Saturday, won by Stratford. Westfield second, Baldwin Woodville third, Spencer Columbus Granton 7th, and Mosinee 9th. Stratford had 2 champions, Devin Leonard at 107, Wynn Shanehair at 132. Amelia Luke was second at 165, Amelia Cable third at 100. For Spencer Columbus Granton, Azariah Hoffman took first place at 145, Anna Becker won the championship at 235, and Mosinee's Peyton Nahuda was second at 132. The boys' meet won by Osceola, with Waiuiga Fremont second, Regis third, Stratford 5th, Spencer Columbus Granton 10th, Mosinee 12th. Stratford had 3 champions, Colin Canoyer at 138, Aaron Kinner at 144, Owen Lewick at 285, and the Tigers' Lucas Forrest was second at 132. For Spencer Columbus Granton, Garrett Bodendorfer took second place at 113, Riddick Meyer was second at 120, and Jacob Sobach was third at 215. And Jordan Fight of Mosinee was third at 120. At the Mauston Girls Wrestling Tournament, championship won by Mineral Point. Reedsburg second, Toma third, Spencer Columbus Granton 16th, Auburndale 23rd. Anna Becker of Spencer Columbus Granton earned the championship at 235. Auburndale's Jasmine Hebert was third at 152. That's our halftime sports update for this evening. Back with more basketball on WDLB and WOSQ in just a moment.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Rigel Plumbing and Heating in Marshfield, your local Amana dealer. Call Rigel Plumbing and Heating today to make sure your furnace is ready for the winter ahead. For expertise, honesty, and stellar service, look no further than Heritage Auto Body. Heritage Auto Body has free estimates and works with your insurance. Heritage Auto Body on Heritage Drive in Marshfield.
Years of experience. Sternweiss & Sons has 2 locations to serve you. The Ready Mix Concrete Plant off County Highway H just west of Marshfield and the Block Plant in Marshfield at 400 East.
Well, the Marshfield Tigers held a 3-point lead midway through this first half, but they're down by 17 here at the halftime break. Menomonie leads 34-17. As we begin the second half, Menomonie has the basketball in front court to our right. Tigers playing half-court man-to-man defense. Marlette on the far side. Brings the ball back out top. Near wing to Jordan Oman. She'll drive at the foul line, turned away. Barf connect. Passing inside to Marlette. Knocked down, stolen away by Marshfield. Taken away by Lily Adler. Now 8 Menomonie turnovers tonight. Tiger ball. Adler in the lane, turned away. And Maya turned her pivot foot and walked with the basketball. That's now 11 Marshfield turnovers. Early second half, Menomonie by 17. Back on the attack. Marlette top of the circle. Picked up by Klum. Oman on the far wing, defense by Ridgway. In the lane, Marlette off-balance shot, up and in. Emmy Marlette now with 11. A 19-point lead for Menomonie. Tigers come back down the floor, but a late pass is batted loose and stolen by Oman. Menomonie gets the ball right back again. Oman top of the key, starts to drive on Ridgway. Stearns the dotted line, has no shot. Back outside a 3-point shot, up and in. 3-pointer by Maya Ramsos. Her first of the year. She was 0 of 10 on threes coming into this ball game. It knocks that one down. And Menomonie leads by 22. Ball loose in backcourt. Menomonie has the ball back. Short jumper up and missed by Ramsos, but rebound back up by Barf Connect and in. Barf Connect for 2. And Menomonie now by 24. Here's Marshfield back down the floor once again. Tigers begin the second half with 3 straight turnovers. Ridgway out top to Adler. Far side Kolstad holds it. Now Ridgway top of the circle. Near side Klum with the basketball. Starts to attack, cut off. Ridgway on the near wing. She'll pop a 3-pointer off the line. Klum rebounds, turns down low, goes back up and missed it. And Menomonie pulls in the rebound. Mustangs break to front court. Miller behind the defense, goes up with the left hand and missed it. Ball onto the bounds by Kolstad.
Mustang ball.
Soskos and Delaney come back in for Marshfield. For Adler and Ridgway, 15:50 remaining. Menomonie now leads 41-17. Mustangs inbounding, baseline front court. Pass inside to Barf Connect, and Marlette rather. She's knocked down on the shot as she cut towards the basket for the inbound play. Hidden foul by Haley Klum. Haley's first foul. First team foul. Emmy Marlette, 1 of 2 on the foul line tonight. Shooting 2, foul line right. She's a 61% free throw shooter for the year. Her first try is up and in. 15:49 remaining. Menomonie on top, 42-17. Second shot by Marlette, up and in as well. So Menomonie opens the second half with a 9-0 run, and they lead now by 26. And the ball loose in backcourt, knocked away by Barf Connect out of bounds.
Tigers ball.
Tigers retain possession. They'll inbound at quarter court. Pass comes into Haley Klum. Near side, Soskos with it. Talia can't drive, drops the ball, picks it back up. Pass knocked away out of bounds by a Menomonie defender. Tigers retain possession. They'll inbound sideline front court. Delaney throws into Kolstad. Back out front, Laufenberg on the drive. Turns, 10-footer by Kylie on the way and good.
Passed by Kylie Laufenberg.
Laufenberg for 2. Marshfield down by 24. Menomonie gets the ball back. Oman at the foul line, stop there. Pass near side, broken up by Laufenberg, knocked out of bounds by Kylie. Menomonie retains possession. Lauren Oman. And Mariana Ramirez both come back in for Menomonie. Mustangs inbound, sideline front court. Ramirez throwing in to Miller. Back to Ramirez on the near side, downstairs to Omen, goes up off the glass and missed the shot. Tipped around and claimed by Klum. We have a rebounding foul here on Menomonie.
Foul on 24, Jordan Omen.
It's on Jordan Omen. That's her third foul. First team foul. Tigers being harassed in backcourt. Kolstad behind the line. Ahead to Klum. She'll cross near side Delaney. Baseline Laufenberg. Kylie drives the baseline, hooks it up and in. Nice move by Kylie Laufenberg. Tigers down by 22. Menomonie on the attack. Omen top of the circle. Gets a screen from Rivera out top. Now comes back on the near side. Omen still holds it outside the arc. Lobs downstairs for Miller in the lane. He's in too deep. And maybe in there too long. A 3-second call on Menomonie, their 9th turnover. 14:26 left in regulation time. And Marshfield trailing 43-21. Backcourt pressure again from Menomonie. Kolstad lost the ball but tipped to Klum. Haley crossing the timeline. Back out top Kolstad. Near side Laufenberg. Kylie goes baseline. Goes back out to Delaney for a 3-point try. That was going to rim out of there. Long rebound claimed by Miller of Menomonie. Mustangs back on the attack, leading by 22. Omen on the near side. Baseline Lauren Omen. Goes back outside to Jordan Omen. And she'll pop a 3-pointer. Up but off the rim, no good. Kolstad there for the rebound for Marshfield. Tigers back on the attack. Laufenberg drives, hooks one up off the glass and in. Laufenberg now with 11 in double figures for the 6th time this year. Tigers trail by 20. It's Menomonie basketball. Omen stands out front. High post to Ramsos. Turns, comes back outside to Ramirez. Ball slapped away. Kolstad makes a steal. Tigers back on offense. Laufenberg on the near wing. Baseline Soskos for 3. Good. Talia Soskos for 3. Her 2nd of the season. Tigers now trail by 17. 13 minutes to play. Menomonie taking their time. They'll walk it across. Omen near side. Comes to Miller outside the arc. Here's a 3-pointer back out top. Up and in. That shot by Lauren Omen for 3. Her 2nd 3 tonight.
Timeout.
And after that shot, a timeout called by Menomonie. Menomonie timeout, their 3rd. 12:50 remaining in regulation time.
Deep sleep, beauty sleep, or just need to sleep it off. Mall Furniture has a huge selection of double-sided comfort sleep mattresses. When it's time for a double, it's no trouble. You'll flip over our great prices. There's 2 great sides to this mattress story, and they're made right here in Wisconsin. It's double-sided or nothing.
Get your perfect comfort sleep mattress from Mall Furniture and Mattress, West 9th Street, Marshfield.
See you on the flip side.
Hiller's True Value is Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. Check out Hiller's large selection of heated gear to keep you warm wherever you go this winter. Hiller's True Value of Marshfield. Buy your next vehicle from Gross Buick of Marshfield. Gross Buick is home of the lifetime engine warranty on select vehicles. Gross Buick, where you get a free courtesy car. Gross Buick of Marshfield.
Marshfield basketball, but the Tigers turn the ball over once again as Laufenberg throws the ball through the lane out of bounds. 14 Tiger turnovers tonight, 4 of those here in the second half. Menomonie has the ball back, leading by 20. Jordan Omen stands out front. Picked up by Delaney. Far side, Marlette brings it back outside. Miller on the far wing, man-to-man defense by Marshfield. Miller top of the key, gets a screen, drives the lane. Left-hander on the way and good. Nice move by Gracie Miller, her first basket tonight. Menomonie leads by 22. Tigers back to forecourt. Kolstad out top. Near side Delaney. Zone defense by Menomonie. Delaney still holds. Baseline Laufenberg. There's a three-point try. No good. Rebound by Klum. Back up and in. Haley Klum flies in for the rebound basket. Tigers again down by 20. 11:50 left in the second half. Menomonie on offense. Jordan Oman out top. Pass into Ramirez. Knocked loose but picked up by Miller. Baseline shot up and in. Menomonie scores again. They're back up by 22. Tiger ball. Klum in the circle. Passing near side to Kolstad. Baseline. Here's a three by Delaney on the way. Rims out of there. Laufenberg rebounds. Missed the follow. Klum rebounds. Back up and that one falls. Rebound basket for Haley Klum. Tigers again down by 20. Menomonie brings the ball back to front court. Ullman goes far side to Ramsos. Pass inside to Ramirez, broken up. On the floor, picked up by Menomonie, but we have a foul called here on the play on that scramble. A foul called on Gracie Miller of Menomonie, her first foul. Second team foul. Hannah Ridgway back in for Marshfield. Haley Klum is out. 11:03 left in the second half, and Marshfield trails 50-30. Tigers bring the ball back up the floor. Soskos deep on the near side. Out near the center line, being double teamed. Pass high post to Kolstad, back out to Soskos. Kolstad turns to the high post, ball batted loose and stolen away by Menomonie. Mustangs with a run out, lead pass for Oman behind the defense, missed his shot, but comes outside again to Ramirez. Baseline Marlette, ball slapped loose, gets it back once again. Now Marlette top of the circle. Man-to-man defense by Marshfield. Ramirez on the far wing, defense by Kolstad. Holds outside the arc. Starts to penetrate in the lane. Scoop shot partially blocked, out of bounds, and goes to Menomonie. Ryan Costa back in for Marshfield. Replacing Natalie Delaney. 10:18 left in regulation time. Menomonie leads 50-30. Mustangs inbounding, baseline front court. High post to Ramsos. Back outside once again to Marlette in the lane. Her jump shot partially blocked, out of bounds by a Marshfield defender. Again, Menomonie inbounds, baseline front court. Miller will throw it in. Underneath to Ramso. Short jumper in the lane is missed, and Kolstad in there to grab the rebound for Marshfield. Tigers bring the ball back down the floor. Kolstad all the way in the lane, cut off. Costa holds in the near corner. Again, zone defense, aggressive zone defense here by Menomonie. Ridgeway baseline. Underneath, Costa can't get the shot off. Back out to Laufenberg for three, off the rim, no good. Miller pulls in the rebound for Menomonie. Mustangs back on the attack. Miller going down the lane, cut off. Baseline, here's a three-point try by Marlette, missed. Ball loose with the basket, picked up by Ramsos, and she lays it in. Rebound basket for Maya Ramsos. 22-point lead for Menomonie. Ramsos averaging 2.7 per game. She has 7 in this ball game tonight. Tiger ball, Kolstad at the high post. Drives inside, left-hander is missed, and pulled in by Ramsos. Menomonie back down the floor, leading by 22. Miller can't drive on Ridgeway. And Hannah knocks the ball loose, makes a steal, brings the ball into front court, but then drops the ball on the sideline out of bounds. Tigers bring Adler, Klum, and Delaney back in the ball game. We're now halfway through the second half. Menomonie on top, 52-30. Jordan Oman back in for Menomonie. She's averaging 17 per game, has 13 so far tonight. 22-point lead for Menomonie. They have the ball out of bounds at three-quarter court. Lauren Oman on the far side. Hands to Jordan Oman. Can't penetrate on Ridgeway. Barf Connect comes out to Ramirez. Back to Barf Connect outside. Miller near side, three-point baseline shot is up and in. Gracie Miller for 3, and Menomonie back up by 25. Marshfield on the attack. Far side, Adler. Comes to Costa, baseline to Delaney. Downstairs, Adler turns, back out to Delaney for a three-point baseline shot off the rim, no good. Fight for the rebound and tie ball call as Klum and Omen both grab it. Marshfield retains possession. .25 lead for Menomonie. Tigers inbounding. Baseline front court. Lob outside to Adler. Hands to Klum, top of the circle. Delaney has it back. Fires a three-point try. Off the rim, no good. Long rebound to Menomonie. Mustangs on the breakout. Late pass from Miller. She'll drive and score.
Basket by Gracie Miller.
Miller for 2. Menomonie leads by 27. 8 minutes to play. Marshfield ball. Ridgway out top. Comes near side again to Adler. Inside Klum. Back out Delaney for a baseline 3. Offline. Rebounds downstairs to Adler. Tigers come back out with it. Baseline Klum drives. Turned away but walk with the ball. Menomonie back up by 27 with 7:45 to play. Menomonie brings Emmy Gomez back in for Gracie Miller. Marshfield led by 3 midway through the first half, but all Menomonie since then. And the Mustangs now lead by 27. Menomonie ball in front court to our right. Barf connect on the near side. Out top to Jordan Omen. She'll penetrate on Ridgway. Back near side to Lauren Omen. Lauren Omen baseline. Swings back near side. A short jumper up and in by Gomez. Gomez for 2, and Menomonie leads by 29. It's Marshfield basketball. Ridgway out top. Harassed there. Finds Adler on the far wing. Klum on the far baseline, pulls it back outside again. Costa top of the circle for 3, up no good. Long rebound grabbed by Ramirez. Menomonie has it back, racing back down the floor. Short jumper by Marlette missed. Rebound back up and missed by Jordan Omen, but she's fouled on the putback.
Foul number 20,
Lily Adler on the foul, her first. Second team foul. Tigers only called for 5 fouls tonight. Jordan Omen, foul line right, shooting 2 for Menomonie. First attempt is good. 6:50 remaining. Menomonie leads 60-30. Kennedy Kolstad back in for Marshfield. 30-point lead for Menomonie, their biggest tonight. One more free throw for Jordan Omen. Second shot away, around and off, and pulled in by Marshfield's Lily Adler. Tigers on the attack, down by 30. Kolstad spins in the lane, turns, back outside again to Costa. Ryan hands to Klum, top of the circle, hits Adler once again. Costa back out front for 3, banked up and in. Ryan Costa with her second 3 of the year, banks that one in. Tigers down by 27. Ryan now 1 of 13 on 3s this year, or 2 of 13 rather. Menomonie ball pass inside, stolen by Laufenberg. Tigers have a 1-on-1. Laufenberg down the floor, lays it up and missed it. Rebound to Klum, back up, and she missed it, but was fouled, I believe, on the shot.
Foul on 44, Reese Barkconnect.
Barkconnect on the foul for Menomonie, her second, third team foul. Haley Klum shooting free throws for Marshfield, line left. And her first try is good. 6:09 remaining. Marshfield trails 60-34. Marlette back in for Menomonie. Emmy Marlette, who has scored 15 so far tonight. Second shot by Klum, no good. Ball tipped along the baseline, out of bounds. And it will go to Marshfield. First official ruled Menomonie ball, but she'll be overruled by an outside official who says a Menomonie ball player hit that ball last. Tigers inbounding. Baseline front court. Inside feed, short jumper up and missed by Adler, but she got bumped on the play. And now Lily gets free throws.
Foul number 4, Maya
That's calls on Ramsos, her fourth team foul. Lily Adler shooting 22% on the foul line. Line left for 2. Her first try away and good. With 6:05 remaining, Menomonie leads 60-35. Lily Adler gets one more foul shot. This one is away and also good. Marshfield down by 24 with 6 minutes to play. Menomonie has the ball back. Tigers stay man-to-man. Pass inside to Ramsos is knocked out of bounds by Laufenberg. Menomonie will inbound, baseline front court. Mustangs inbounding in that far corner. Lauren Ullman looking. Comes inside, short jumper by Ramsos, missed. Back up and in.
That's by 23.
That's on Marlette. She has 17. Menomonie back up by 26. Tiger ball, Kolstad far side, three-pointer missed. Long rebound tracked down by Ramsos. Menomonie back up the floor, leading by 26. Ramirez far side, she'll pop a three-pointer. Off the rim and in. Mariana Ramirez with her second three of the year. Menomonie leads by 29. Marshfield has the ball back. Laufenberg near side to Adler. Three-pointer by Lilly on the way. Banked and missed. And the rebound pulled in by Menomonie. Mustangs back to front court, but a lead pass by Ramirez goes down the floor to no one, out of bounds. Talia Soskos comes back in for Marshfield for Lily Adler. Tigers also bring back Natalie Delaney for Ryan Costa. And Caitlin Dunbar reports back in for Menomonie for Maya Ramsos. 5:09 left in regulation time. Menomonie leads 65-36. Marshfield ball in front court to our left. Laufenberg top of the circle. Shovels inside, the ball knocked down by Ramirez and stolen by Menomonie. Mustangs have the ball back with a 29-point lead. Pass back outside, though, stolen by Marshfield. Delaney has a steal, but lost control of the ball, coming back up the floor and taken away once again by Menomonie. Mustangs go back the other way. Miller into Ramirez. Her shot blocked by Kolstad. Kennedy Dunn grabs it for Marshfield. Tigers race back to front court. Laufenberg on the far wing, comes near side to Klum. Haley takes a three-pointer, missed. And rebound grab by Gomez of Menomonie. And on the breakout, here's a Marshfield foul.
Foul number 12.
Haley Klum on the foul, her second foul. Third team foul. Hannah Ridgway back in for Marshfield for Haley Klum. Maya Ramsos back in for Menomonie, replacing Emmy Marlette. 4:24 to play. Menomonie leads it 65-36. Mustangs bring the ball back to the offensive end. Lauren Ullman on the far side. Hands outside the arc to Gomez. Ramsos on the near side. Can't drive the lane. Pass knocked out of bounds by Ridgway. Menomonie retains possession. They'll inbound sideline front court. Ramsos will throw in to Ramirez. He gets knocked down, though. And a Tiger foul called on Kylie Laufenberg. Second on Kylie, fourth team foul. And again, Menomonie inbound, sideline front court. Pass comes baseline to Gomez. Pass inside, broken up by Kolstad, goes out of bounds and last hit by a Menomonie ball player. Menomonie now with 15 turnovers. Tigers back on offense, down by 29. Laufenberg comes out top to Kolstad. Kennedy goes baseline, turned away. In the corner, Sauce goes for three, it's no good. Ramirez there for the rebound for Menomonie, double teamed in backcourt, but finds Lauren Ullman. She'll race back across the timeline. Ramirez has a pack out front, fakes the three, drives inside, scoop shot away and good. Two for Mariana Ramirez, and Menomonie leads by 31, their biggest lead. 3.5 to play. Tigers to forecourt. Kolstad high post. Near side Delaney to the baseline. Short jumper away and good. 2 for Natalie Delaney. Tigers trail by 29. Menomonie goes back the other way. Lauren Oman at the foul line. Stop there. Ramsos on the near side holds it. At the foul line, she stopped there. Ball knocked loose once again. Another steal for Laufenberg. Kylie comes up one-on-one, drives and lays it in. Steal and basket for Kylie Laufenberg. Tigers trail by 27. Kylie now with 13 tonight. Marshfield down by 27 with 2:45 to play. Menomonie ball. Lauren Oman out front, harassed by Ridgway. Drives to the far side, then drops the ball along the baseline out of bounds. And Hannah hit it last. Adler and Costa comes back in for Marshfield for Laufenberg and Ridgway. 2:37 remaining. Menomonie on top, 67-40. Menomonie inbounding, baseline front court. Ramsos will toss it in. Comes way up near side to Ramirez. Back inside to Gomez. She'll turn, lean in, short jumper up and in, and fouled as well. Basket good by Emmy Gomez. Foul called here on Talia Soskos, her first foul. 5th team foul. Gomez with a free throw attempt. It's up and in. 30-point lead once again for Menomonie with 2:30 to play. Marshfield ball near side. Soskos for 3 off the net. Talia Soskos with her second 3 of the ball game. Marshfield down by 27. Menomonie back on offense. Shot baseline is missed. Rebound to Lauren Oman. Back out Ramirez with a 3-point try. That's good. Second 3 tonight for Mariana Ramirez. Again, Menomonie by 30 with 2 minutes to play. Tiger basketball. Adler goes baseline, gets inside and lays it up and missed it. Gets her own rebound and puts it back up and in. Rebound basket for Lily Adler. Tigers down by 28. We have Menomonie timeout here. Substitution timeout for Menomonie. You get some new ball players in the contest. 1:49 remaining in regulation time. Menomonie leads 73-45.
In the Tiger lineup.
Marshall brings in some ball players as well. Each team changing some personnel. Cassidy Christopher comes in for Marshfield. Senior averaging 0.3 points per game. Menomonie basketball, they're up by 28. Pass comes near side. Ramirez with it. Ball slapped away at the timeline. Grabbed by Ayala Hilson, then taken away by Kendall Pierce. She drives but missed the shot. Menomonie grabs the rebound. Mustangs come back down the floor, leading by 28, but a walking call on Menomonie as they come across the 10-second line. 1:12 remaining. Menomonie on top, 73-45. Marshfield back down the floor. Cassidy Christopher, far corner. Outside to Kendall Pierce. Soskos on the near wing. The foul line turned away there, and then throws the ball cross court out of bounds. Tigers now with 17 turnovers. We're in the game's final minute. Menomonie leads 73-45. Morgan Finetti inbounding for Menomonie in backcourt. Mustangs set their attack in front court to our right. Jumper in the lane is off the rim, no good, but a Menomonie player knocked down on the play.
Foul number 4, Kendall Pierce.
Kendall Pierce on the foul, her first. 6-team foul. Ayala Hilson, a freshman, on the foul line for Menomonie, shooting 2. First shot up and in. 50 seconds remaining. Menomonie leads 74-45. Hilson now 4 of 7 on the foul line this year. Her second free throw is short. And the rebound back up on Menomonie and miss. Long rebound comes back outside again. And grabbed by Finetti. Back at the timeline, ball knocked loose, and Marshfield has it back. Soskos comes near side to Kendall Pierce. Talia has it back on the near wing. Stopped on the foul line. Far side, Cameron Pierce with it. 25 seconds left. Top of the circle, here's a three-point try, up and missed by Soskos, and Menomonie grabs the rebound. Mustangs back down the floor, pass inside to Finetti. Short jumper rolls out of there, and the rebound claimed by Cassidy Christopher. 7 seconds left, Tigers back down the floor one more time. Near side to Cameron Pierce. Far side, Soskos shoots a three at the horn, misses, and time expires, ending this ball game in an impressive win for the Menomonie Mustangs in this ball game this evening. Basketball action tomorrow on ZaleskiSports.com. In girls basketball, Greenwood Granton plays at Columbus tomorrow evening. Wausau East at DC Everest. Wausau West at Marshfield. Rhinelander at Mosinee. Gilman at Neelsville. Stevens Point at Wisconsin Rapids. Pacelli at Port Edwards. All girls basketball action tomorrow on ZaleskiSports.com. Our final score this evening, Menomonie 74, the Marshfield Tigers 45. Back with a full recap on our postgame report following these messages.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fure, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fure, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.